Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome to a map discussion. So 1v1, this is hell in a very small place, and there was a subscriber asking, how do I best play this map? Because I get tank rushed, my flanks get crushed, what do I do? So I thought I'd bring in the expert. Welcome, Blitz-War.
Hello, boys.
In case you don't know Blitz, he is one of the elite players of Wargame. He is top 20, top 10? What are you these days?
Top 10.
Top 10, there you go. So, I think you cannot really find any better tips than what we're about to discuss. As for the map overall, what side do you prefer working with? This side or Alpha side?
Usually I like Alpha side because you get Bravo for free. It's really nice. Alpha side, it's super easy. You have just to defend the town of Gulf, defend the plateau of Fox, and Bravo, and you win the game.
Yeah.
From Alpha perspective. But for other side, it's another story.
Yeah. Let's say from Alpha, what would you start with? What would you send to Bravo?
Okay, I send one infantry squad, one ATGM squad, and my helicopter recon. That's it. That's all what I need at the start.
So infantry, ATGM, and helicopter recon there?
Yeah. No, with the helicopter recon, I go forward. I check if he is sending infantry to the wood or not, because infantry on the wood gonna make a lot of time to come to me. So I have time to bring infantry, and they're gonna come with him to reinforce my site. So you don't need much.
How many points would you say that is? About what? 50, 60, 70?
70.
Okay, so we got 70 points there.
Yeah.
And from this side, you go hard on Gulf?
Yeah, we are talking about strategy. We are pushing Gulf, for example.
Okay.
This is the usual strategy on this map. When you are playing Alpha, you go push Gulf. You're not gonna push. You can also do weird thing pushing Charlie, but it's really hard to push Charlie. You can easily get how can say that? You can easily get counter in Charlie.
Yeah.
Really hard to push that at the start. You can push Charlie on the late game, but just to go like safe, protect Bravo, protect Fox, and go full Gulf.
Yeah.
That's the main plan for Alpha side.
What would you put in Fox early on? What's your opener?
What we're gonna put? We're gonna put like infantry recon and some 80 infantry with good 80, like Proletari, Fuzzy, Gurkhas, Commandos, Elitesgruppen, everything with good RPG work, because it's small range and you can side shot everything coming up.
So let's say another 70 points-ish. And you got your recon helo somewhere over there, which is looking, well, everywhere.
Yeah, and where the recon helicopters are going, I have one infantry squad and one AAPs going.
Yeah, so let's say there and there. Yeah. Just so that he doesn't capture this.
Yeah, so the AAP is gonna protect Bravo from drop at the start.
Right.
That's it. You don't need much.
And then basically everything else is going to go to Gulf. So that's what, 700 points or so? Because you also have to buy a FOB and a CV.
Yeah, depending if you start with CV or 1 CV or 2 CV. But yeah, you usually go with this point there.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna need for push Gulf effectively? Depend on what deck we are playing, but that's for sure we're gonna need a lot of infantry. We're gonna need ATGM on that town. Yeah, on this town, we're gonna need ATGM. We're gonna need recon there. Yeah, recon ATGM work really well. And the classic stuff, boys, just send infantry, following with tank, support your infantry with mortar.
Yep.
And you can also do some weird and flank maneuver. You have the amphibious. Yeah, you can de-zoom, please. Yeah, you have that.
This
that
here.
bridge. Yeah. You can do amphibious also from there and arcel the backline of Gulf. Yeah.
Yep.
Not
that works both ways.
Yeah, you can go for the AA from there. You can go for the CV. Just go for the good target. If you see infantry, run. Don't fight infantry. You are flanking for killing good stuff.
And especially with elite infantry, you're faster anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you're gonna use elite infantry for that kind of stuff, or infantry recon. Enrico is the perfect infantry to send for this kind of stuff
Yep.
because they can shoot down helicopter, have Apilas, and good infantry for fight.
Yep. Yeah, so just drop off your Erico either here if you're a ground transport, or maybe there if you're a helo, and you go walking, end up there.
Yeah.
And that, let me zoom in a bit, that's a great spot. This can get you killed. This can win you the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it can get you killed if you're Delta playing, but I have frequently been either detected from here with everything I moved in, or the guys just started coming back, killing CV there, or even walked across the bridge and killed stuff there. And if you're not using Erico here, you can still amphib across here with, for example, their KT, maybe their transport. And you can either bludgeon into the base and kill artillery, CVs, and whatever else you can find. Or you can, well, maybe capture their fob. I don't know.
Or you can just take the position and get information.
Yeah.
Also work.
Okay, so that's the attack from Alpha. You focus heavy on Gulf, a little bit on Bravo, and, well, some light defense on Fox. What about the other side?
Okay, other side, it's usually more harder because other side, you have to push hard Gulf. Or push hard Bravo. You have to pick one side at the start. I don't recommend pushing Foxtrot at the start because your flank are open.
Yeah.
You can get easily flanked by Gulf side, or even infantry, even ATGM from Bravo can flank you. So pick one side, side you feel comfortable with, and go hard there and get that side. And when you are getting that side, start focusing about other side, like sending infantry, recon. For example, we are on Delta. We're gonna do. What do you want to do? A Gulf push or Bravo?
Let's say a Gulf push, because that's something I sometimes still struggle with, because I get here and I stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Because this is usually ATGM City.
Yeah. Okay. That's classic. So we are going to Gulf. Let's do the opener. What we're gonna send? We have to protect our 2-pointer. That's for sure. It's really important. So we're gonna need like a recon at ATGM, and let's.
Commander Para.
Commando Para. I mixed NRC work, ATGM work, Legion works. Not much. Like 100 points, it's enough.
Yeah.
Just to defend Charlie. Also, remember, you always start with helicopter recon, so you have that information, so you can react, send stuff. You can,
And these guys are expendable. I always try to keep them alive. Don't bother. If they fly into their death, it's fine. Just make sure you get some information out of them.
Yeah.
Well, unless it's a Salamandra or a Tiger. In that case, don't send them to their death. It's too expensive.
Gazelle are really nice to get information. You can even start with 2. I like starting with 2 Hera, 2 Gazelle when I have cheap helicopter on my decks, 2 Defender.
And they're fast too.
Yeah, information are more important than killing unit.
Yep.
When you have the information, you can do plan, you can do counter to the guy. So recon is the most important thing for me personally on Wargame. So what we're gonna send on Bravo? We're gonna just send an infantry, and we're gonna be like a bit toxic and send like recon sneaking from Bravo.
From Bravo around here?
Yeah, we can send like a recon, from that road, and an infantry to hold our bridge. That's it. It's
here.
like, that's really nice. So we are protected. Now we can focus on our push. The push. So we know the town, it's gonna be ATGM. Can you zoom on the town?
This one.
Yeah, it is the ATGM. The little forest there, it's hit the fire support of the guy. No, not there. The
one here? Because that's not quite going to do it. This one, I think.
Yeah. Hello?
Yep. So this forest for fire support.
Yeah, this fight for fire support. So what we could do to stop the fire support of the guy and force him to make mistake. For example, we can just smoke it, and he's gonna be firsted to don't use his fire support, and he's gonna advance. And when he's gonna advance, you have that infantry. You have your ATGM to shoot at it. You can also put like stealth tank on the other side of the forest. Yeah, there. I also like to hold the bridge. Yeah, there.
Yeah, or this one.
Always check line of sight. You can hold that bridge and killing the stuff of the enemy. So when you are pushing, make sure to not sure, but you have to annoy your opponent. The reinforcement light have to be stopped, or
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, so you need to shut down this bridge or this road.
Yeah. Usually that road it's harder, but this bridge is easily. You can hold.
Would you just
easily.
smoke up the whole village?
Yeah, I can smoke the village and just shift smoke and even the fire support of my opponent. So he's gonna go close range to me, and I can use my AT and infantry to kill his tank, or go close range with my tanks to his tank.
Now, as a bit of an interlude, when you say smoke, shift smoke, you probably mean queue up the orders?
Yeah.
This is something that not everybody knows, so let us go over it quick. Come on, mortar, spawn in. Here. If you press B, it is the smoke button. I usually remember it B for blocking line of sight. So you press B, you click, you hold shift, you press B again, you click shift again, and you click again, and this way it's going to just build a whole smoke wall. Otherwise, you're just going to have, for example, one puff of smoke there, and the infantry is going to jump to the back of the buildings and still shoot you. Yeah. But if you do it like this, you queue up a larger smoke screen.
Yeah, even the recon enemy, if they get smoked, they cannot see you.
Yep.
So smoke is really, really good.
Smoke position, B, and then keep holding shift. Click B or press B again, and then you just, well... If you want to go even faster, by the way, press Control and 2, for example. And that way you can assign it to a hotkey. So I now press 2, I have the mortar, I go B, click, 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 done. And I can immediately go back to my units. Anyway, the town is smoked up. What do we do next?
The town is smoked up. So what we can do? We can use the fact the town is smoked. What people put there? Let's see what people put. They
HGMs, Recon, Legionnaires, Northern Siegert, maybe.
Yeah, so what you could do is just smoke and send your good infantry in the smoke and take that down.
Yep.
If you have like special force, they are fast, they can take that down, no problem. Not a lot of people put like a big infantry there to protect. They just put recon and ATGM, and they more use their fire support to stop shit coming to the town. But if you have the smoke, you can just go to further down and the fire support. You don't care about the fire support of your opponent.
Now don't make the same mistake I did. I used to smoke up this town and then rush down this road and get killed by everything that's in there.
Yeah,
so either smoke up more and then come from here, or first get this whole forest under control, or you're still dead. And you're going to lose a ton of units, and you might lose the match because you lose so many units there.
Yeah, of course, there you have to have infantry. It's a map for infantry. It's the mech dream. It's really the mech dream, this map. If you have mech and you are playing this map, you should be fine. So, like Stormtrooper, Grenadier, Rovati, everything work on that forest, just spam. And from this side. So we are on this side. Our plan is to push hard golf. We cannot just have the half of golf, because if we have the half of golf, we lost the game.
Yep.
Gonna lose by +1. Yep. So you have to push hard golf. And when we push golf, what we could try to do is to start flanking Foxtrot, and even try to flank the 2-pointer by using amphibious also and sending infantry to kill the CV. Yeah.
So guys, everything that says road usually goes over the road, but sometimes can also be amphibious. So don't think that this is the only way that you have. It's not just this bridge or this one there or the other one. This, for most units, is just traversable. I mean, this is not Warno, at least for now. It doesn't have amphibious units yet. This is Wargame. Amphib across. Go. Smoke it up, float across.
If you can abuse about amphibious, always think about, because people sometimes they don't see the road, they think, oh, I cannot go, they have no road, but half of the unit on Wargame are amphibious, and just if you have a window and the possibility, just go.
Yep.
And you can do so much work with that. So we get golf. Now what we gonna do? We get golf. When we get golf, it's just +0 because Bravo it's for the enemy, right?
Yeah.
So what we have to do, we have to start making pressure on Foxtrot. And what I like to do, it's pushing Foxtrot from both sides. From side of golf.
Here, or would you go to the plateau?
Yeah, I go for the plateau. I don't need to go down.
Yeah.
I'm down already. So yeah, I go for the plateau from there, and I send the other shit to attack.
So attack
First
from
push
there.
Yeah, and you make sure to do that at the same time. So you coming to your opponent from both routes, and it's hard to him to stop you from 2 routes. So he have to retreat.
Yeah, because if you have a tank, let's say, is oriented that way, it's going to get side shot.
Yeah, that's the thing in Wargame. If you are trying to push somewhere and you feel it's hard, try to go on 2-way.
Yep.
And you're gonna see it's super easy.
Okay, and then we have Foxtrot. You got a very nice position up here.
Yeah.
I think once you have Foxtrot, it's basically GG. If you got Foxtrot and Golf?
Yeah. When you get Foxtrot and Golf and your plan work, it's GG.
Yeah.
It's win, because you are taking, and it's really hard to retake back the plateau of Fox. Can you zoom and make you on the zoom on the Fox, please?
What spot do you want to see?
Look at the plateau of Foxtrot, man. It's hard for both sides. For the guy who is pushing from Charlie, it's really hard. We talk about infantry there and the power of the infantry.
Yeah, if you have infantry or something cheap here, infantry here, anything that comes up this road or, well, drives up this little cliff that you have, it's going to get killed off.
Yeah.
Erics, ATGMs, boom bars, cheap stuff, well, not necessarily cheap stuff, but high-end AT tank will kill it.
Yeah.
And also, don't discard the cheap tanks here.
Work really well. Cheap tanks, recon tanks also work really well.
I imagine that Kanonen Jagdpanzer here, no, that's a bad example, they're heat rounds, but AMX 10RCs, 16 AP, that gets lethal up close.
Yeah. Even I did put automatic on that flank and kill everything. Go up. Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Just make sure by checking you are side-shotting the road. That's it.
Yeah. So, how about the play from the other side? You get Bravo, then you push hard into Golf. You get this ideally.
Yeah. When I'm on the half of Golf, I start to split my force and send a little bit to Aras Foxtrot, because I know it's really bad defended usually. Yeah, you can go from both. You can go also from the
You can go all sorts of ways. And again, this is amphibious, so just float across and you're in there, if you can. Don't expect the tank to do that.
So yeah, when you are on the half of Golf, just start to send some force to Foxtrot to force the opponent to buy troops there, because it's really important for him. That's where he's gonna put the CV, so he must get back that. So at that time, you keep the pressure on Golf.
Yep.
It's easy. You are defending Foxtrot. It's really hard to lose Foxtrot when you have the plateau with infantry and that OP position we talk about. You can also talk about the helicopter we can put on the Foxtrot.
Yep.
Like I did told you. Yeah. So you can put helicopter there, change altitude, and wait for the shit coming up. And you're gonna side shot them, rocket pod them, and Vulcan.
Works both ways.
Yeah.
And you have to put it between the mountains here. Putting it here is not really going to work.
Yeah, not gonna work. You have to use the mountain to cover, because AA cannot find line of sight, and he have to go up with the AA to kill you. And if you go up, he's gonna discover helicopter are better than AA, so your helicopter gonna kill the AA, no problem.
Maybe a Challenger marksman or a Centurion marksman, but that's very specialistic.
Yeah, you don't see that often. I mean, if you have Krotal or something like that, it's pretty much dead.
It's dead, yeah.
Yeah, you go up, you have to reload, to shoot.
Yep.
You're dead. So yeah.
So you put pressure on Fox, you put pressure on Golf.
Can you check the line of sight of your IMX on the water? Yeah. I bet you can kill stuff on the bridge.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a really good spot.
And keep in mind, guys, if you don't know how to do this, by the way, it's pressing T, fire position.
Yeah.
It's also a button down here. It shows you what you can and cannot shoot at. It's very important that you often check this with units, especially if you don't know what they can and cannot shoot. The way that I have the IMX-10 here in the dip, it's lower than the surrounding territory, so I cannot shoot up, but that works both ways. They cannot shoot down. But if a tank drives across here, that tank is going to be, let's say, in motion as a block going that way. I can side shot it, and side armor is almost always deadly to tanks. This thing would probably kill it. 12 AP, 9 rounds a minute, might get off 2 shots, you're dead.
Yeah. The time he face you, he's dead.
Yep.
Also the spot of the HVMS on that.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, this one work, and you are on the cover, so it's more safe.
Yep.
That work with HVMS, that work with IMX-10RC, with the Recon. You can also put man pads there. You can put ATGM. After you guys, you have to have the imagination to put. What do you think?
Whatever suits from your deck, I suppose.
Yeah. But the deck build of the deck usually have ATGM, Recon, Recon tank. Everything worked there.
Yep.
So,
and for both sides, you got this. I'm not sure. We probably didn't discuss this yet, but this area here, you can sneak that way. You can also sneak the other way. It is very, very nice. Either block this off or do some flanking of your own with it, because this can either move into Echo, or if I zoom out a little bit more, it's going to lead you from there all the way through the forest, either to the CV here, or if you want to continue, it can flank across there. It can park here, the infantry or recon or whatever you have. You can even go across the bridge. You can go amphib. You have a lot of options. This is important.
You can just go from there to Charlie. I did do it already a lot of time. From there. Yeah. You just go to Charlie,
So you just follow the road.
There. Yeah, not the road. You go from the forest, use the cover of the forest. You have just like 200 meters of open field, and the rest is, you just use the forest. Yeah.
Right, you jump across.
And you go for, Do you know people put defense there? I don't.
Here? No, never.
Yeah. So if you have something, you can sneak there.
Yep.
So always have the imagination to do this kind of thing, and
and this is hard when you're playing a match. You have to keep an overview. You're being pushed. The enemy's keeping you on your toes. It's hard to then be creative. Just try and zoom out, like literally zoom out in the game and go, okay, I'm pushing from this side. I'm pushing from this side. Maybe I can do a flank here. Maybe I can do the flank there. Maybe I can use an AMX and use the lower terrain here and end up in Echo. Try to zoom out, catch your breath, and get creative. Because creativity wins matches.
Yeah, creativity wins match completely. I think what's the big enemy of Wargame player is the stress. Sometimes people just stress, and they know how to play, they know how to do the tank, but they are stressed and they are not doing. So just relax and be creative, and that's gonna be OP. Yep.
And if you want to see a great example of somebody who's never stressed, check out Blitz-War's channel. He can make any deck work. That's his specialty. Mechanized, armored, motorized, marine. He's done almost everything. I think the one you haven't done is airborne.
Support next. That's information only for stealth subscribers.
The support deck challenge. Here we go. So yeah, check out his channel. He's a great player. He's a great guy, and he really can show you a lot. So highly recommend it. you have any further questions about this map, post those down below. If you want to see more of this, then give this a like and let me know down below in the comments so that I know to do more videos like this style. And if you want to get a couple more deck build suggestions, then head over to Blitz-War, because he's got everything covered. Alright guys, thank you for joining, thank you for watching Blitz-War, thank you for all the insights, and I'll see you guys soon for more videos.
See you, boys.